Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to all of my Aries. We are doing a tarot reading for the month of September just to figure out what vibes you can expect, what's coming up, what you need to work through, all of that fun stuff. And just in case anybody is interested, I will be using the Star Tarot. I love this deck. The colors are so vibrant. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous symbolism here. So let's get started. And not sure if this has anything to do with reading, but Wheel of Fortune was on the bottom of the deck as I pulled it out. So it's possible that there's some goodness coming that way. So we have Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck right there. And then these three are all flipped over. The Fool, the Empress, and the Four of Swords reverse. A very prominent, potent, inspirational, creative energy here. And then Four of Swords reverse. Very, very prominent, potent, connective, inspirational energy here. So I'll start with the Knight of Cups since that was the first card that I did see come out. And then I went to pick it up to show you guys, and look what was on the bottom of the deck, right under Knight of Cups. So I can't help but think that that is prominent here. Like I said, your energy, Aries, in the month of September is beautiful. You are making strides to connect more with your intuition, your divine inspiration and what you can see not just in the physical, but what exists beyond the physical realm. And you're using this sense of inspiration to connect to a new project that you're then going to birth into reality. And that newness is not only seen with the Empress. The Empress kind of represents that creative aspect of it and the ability to actually bring it to tangible reality, but also the Fool. The Fool is all about just embarking on new beginnings with an excited and hopeful and dreamy air to you. You are allowing yourself to let the journey reveal itself as you proceed. You're not in any rush to run or go forth. You want things to unfold the way that they are meant to. And with the Four of Swords reversed, it's almost like this restless energy where you're so excited for what's to come that you might be avoiding sleep or you might be avoiding like just any sort of downtime. And perhaps it's because you are feeling so inspired and so driven to bring whatever this new thing is into reality. But I would say just be mindful if you are nearing exhaustion, Aries. I know you guys are like the Energizer bunnies. You have so much passion and drive and energy to move yourself forward. But just off the bat, that is the one thing I will say to be wary of in the month of September. You will have this new opportunity. It could be, I mean, take it how it resonates. It could be a new job opportunity. It could be a new personal project that you're starting out on. Um, could be something new in like a community aspect, but whatever it is, it's going to connect deeply to your soul, and you are going to want to pour so much of your life force energy into this. So, as excited as you're going to be, and as again, driven and determined to get things started and keep things moving, make sure you're paying attention to your body. Make sure you're honoring the rest it does need when it does need it. Because if you keep pushing, 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 eventually that excitement isn't going to be able to keep you pulling along and you're going to burn out well before this project will be seen through to the end. So, one thing to be aware of just this upcoming month is just to honor your body's need for rest. And this Wheel of Fortune, whatever this new thing is, as long as you work hard towards, not hard, I don't like saying work hard because we don't need to work hard in order to bring what we want to reality. But as long as you are putting effort and energy and positivity towards this new thing, which again, I think this is something that's going to be so exciting for you that you can't help but feel hopeful and positive. Hermit reverse. Are you serious? Aries, your energy. We had the magician and death. The magician and death fall out together with Hermit reverse on the bottom of the deck. And this Hermit reverse tells me that if you have been in a period of not stagnancy, if you've been in a period of like isolation and you have previously been trying to separate yourself from the others for whatever reason, it could be for your mental health or spiritual health, or you just need a break, because I get that. This upcoming September, you are going to feel the drive to emerge back into society, to to let this newness be seen and heard and held and supported through that. This energy is insane. These cards, hold on, sorry, my nose is itchy. These cards are insane. So the magician is all about tapping into your own power and being resourceful with the tools that you have at your disposal. Because the magician is all about being able to bring whatever you desire into reality with only what you have available. But that's not just physical. It could be quite literally the tools you have, the cups, the swords, the wands, the pentacles, but it's also about internal strength and your internal capacity to not only produce, but believe you have the strength and the power and the magic to use what you have to bring it into reality. And this death card, whatever this new venture is, whatever this new venture is, it's going to transform you from the inside out. You're going to rise like the phoenix. And it's interesting that I accidentally said the word stagnancy earlier if you when I was describing the hermit reverse, because maybe that's what you were feeling. There's never any accidents. There's never any accidents, especially when it comes to the tarot and divination. So perhaps you have been feeling just like weighed down, stagnant, uninspired in the last month or more recently or whatever it may be. But Aries, this month of September is offering a reprieve from that. Not only a reprieve, but an actual just like 180. Maybe you'll be inspired by something outside of yourself, or it'll be like an internal inspiration that then sparks this drive for this newness. But whatever it is, you will feel lit up. You'll know when it's time and you'll just hit the ground sprinting. Like oh, I have chills. Your energy is going to be so potent. And with that said, I think it'll be important for you to establish some sort of routine. Again, not only just for like your rest, for the need for rest, because you're going to be so excited, so inspired. You're going to want to work, 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 do, produce, 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 because you're going to feel so honored to be able to do the work that you're doing. Not only that, you're going to feel so proud of yourself that the majority of it is emerging from within you. It's literally like this divine spark that's like like hurling out of you in the best way. In the best way. And whatever this new thing is, it's offering deep transformation, bringing you a new dawn, new adventure, new form of inspiration, amplified creativity, and you're going to have luck again as long as you can put that your divine energy and willpower into this. It will be successful. It will help you connect to your emotional side, to your intuition. It'll help you reestablish yourself in your community and in society as a whole. But that's why it's so important to establish some sort of routine for you to maintain the health of of your vessel, of your body. And that's not only a good sleeping pattern, good sleeping habits, but what you're eating, how you're moving your body every day, exercise. You're going to need to really tap into. Oh my God. These major arcana cards are insane. So we had Temperance on the bottom of the deck after these two cards to spell out. Temperance is look at the symbolism here. It's all about merging the realms, being in the physical while also being in the spiritual realm. She has one foot on land and one foot in the waters. One foot connected to her subconscious as well with that moon. She's always drifting back and forth. She's grounded in the physical, but also open to the higher spiritual wisdom that can flow through her. And that's why I want to finish what I was about to emphasize. All of these energies are going to be moving through you at a rapid pace in September, Aries, that if you don't maintain a healthy physical body, oh my God, oh, it's going to feel so heavy. You will burn out. So prioritize your physical health in September. The more you prioritize the physical health, the more you'll be able to put your energy towards this new venture. The more you'll be able to tap into your own divine inspiration and wisdom from beyond this plane. The more you'll be able to be a true channel for all of the things you're feeling too. And so you'll be feeling this inspiration. You'll be feeling more intuitive. You'll be feeling connected to yourself and your community and your guides and the spiritual realm and all of that. And that energy is contagious as well. So if you maintain that physical health, you're not only changing your life and bringing more excitement to your life, but also to those around you. To those around you, Aries. So it's so important to maintain that. But going again, another major arcana card that fell out is the Emperor. And this one fell out with the Seven of Pentacles. And I love the Seven of Pentacles energy. I love the Seven of Pentacles because in the Rider Waite deck, which is where, most of the symbolism of the tarot as we know it actually comes from, it shows a guy just leaning on his gardening tool and he's gazing out, looking at his harvest that, will be ready to harvest. He's looking at his crops that will be ready to harvest in a very short time. And he's just kind of leaning on his little gardening tool and gazing dreamily at it and thinking about all of the work he's put in, from the seed to the plant to the entire tree to the fruit that he's about to pick, and then the fruit bears the seed. It's a very humbling realization of all of the hard work you put in and how all of it's always a cyclical nature. How the work you put in from the seed brings you the fruit that you can then enjoy, which then brings you back to the seed, which brings the tree, which brings the fruit that you can enjoy, which brings the seed, which brings the tree, which brings the fruit that you can enjoy. And it's like you're just one part of this beautiful grand scheme. And the Seven of Pentacles is an acknowledgement of that. It's a feeling of gratitude. But with the Seven of Pentacles as well, it's very important that you are able to show that restraint and patience, to not pick that seed too soon, to not harvest the fruit before it's ready. And again, with all of this excitement and this drive and this energy that you have towards this new venture, you might be like, what's the word I want? You might want to take things for yourself before they're ready, or alternatively, put things out before they're totally ready too. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not like you say you're writing a book, you know, you're just so excited to get out to the public. You know, it has such great insights and wisdom in it, and it's a great story. It's going to be a bestseller. And, your editor's like, no, we should just go through it one more time just to make sure. And you're like, nope, we're going to put it out now. It's not like that book's not going to sell. You're still going to get everything you need from that book. But there could be, as you're rereading it once it's published, there's a couple, plot holes or mistakes that if you just took that time to go back through it once more, you would have understood that and put out something that is perfect rather than something that's almost there. And so, with this whole new venture, and maybe that's what some of you guys are doing in September, Aries. Maybe it is a book, who knows? But with this new venture, it's so important to take things in strides and recognize the importance of the longevity of the cycle and allow things to happen as they need to. Don't rush, as exciting as it's going to be and amplifying, and it's like all of the energy you're going to feel from this and you just want to do. Make sure you allow it the time to do what it needs to do as it needs to do it. But with all that said, throughout this whole entire process, the Emperor, this is your card, Aries. This is the card that is Aries in the tarot. I didn't even realize when it fell out. Oh my God, this is just double emphasis on the power and the wisdom that you will have. But again, the Emperor he may be the leader of the people, but he is not the sole person that holds all of the wisdom of the kingdom. The emperor gets his wisdom from number five, the Hierophant, who is that divine channel. So it's important in this process you stay open to collaboration. You can't rule a kingdom without being open to the advice of others. If you watch Game of Thrones, they have the small council. I mean, even in America, we have the branches. It's not like the president decides every little thing that happens. There's always delegation, there's conference, there's everything that happens where it's not just one person making these decisions. So open to seeking, not seeking, but if somebody does have constructive criticism or advice to give, be open to at least hearing it, but follow your intuition to know which way to go ultimately. But different perspectives can give you a grander understanding and a clearer vision of what's to come, especially if you're so embedded in what's going on. You're just so excited about it. You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna do. You can get so zoned in on the small details that you might miss something big. You might miss, oh my gosh, as I'm saying that, devil, the devil. The devil. So that might be Aries. This is what that self-destructive tendency might be. And then Seven of Swords fell out as well. So in all of this, it is so important, Aries, that you are not falling victim to your own ego, that you are not trying to like cause fights or start little trifles because you don't want to be open to other people's collaborations. It is your project, and that's why I want to emphasize it's your project and you have the final say. You are the one that holds the inspiration, the wisdom, everything that's coming through you. So use your intuition to know when somebody's advice or information won't necessarily fit, but do not let your ego stop you from at least listening. Do not let your ego stop you from, at the very least, listening to what other people have to say. Because again, we can get really enamored with the tiniest details that we're so focused on one part, we lose sight of the big picture, or vice versa. We could be so enthusiastic about the big picture and lose sight of the small details. So just be that wise emperor that is wise enough to allow themselves to hear what other people have to say. And again, take it with a grain of salt. Ultimately, follow your intuition, but your ego needs to be put to the side and know that you don't have all the answers and you can benefit from collaboration with others. All right, let me see if there's any other cards that come out. But Aries, oh my God, this energy is so potent. It is so potent for the month of September. So incredibly potent. Keep yourself open, keep your body healthy, keep your channel cleared. If there's any lingering like feelings or emotions or things left unsaid, make sure they're felt and seen and heard and acknowledged and said if they need to be, because you will need that balance. You will need to stay open in order to allow this inspiration and wisdom to flow through you so you can bring this new thing to reality. Oh, oh, well, I was about to say we did have one more fall out, but okay. So, yeah, just a reminder, it was the devil. So, just be wary of your own tendencies towards self destruction through your ego habits. But behind the devil, Ten of Pentacles. This new this new venture will lead you to your ultimate success. This new venture will lead you to your ultimate success. And it's just, September is only the beginning. September truly is only the beginning. So Aries, I'm going to emphasize again, honor your body's need to stay healthy. Get enough sleep, have a healthy diet, and you determine your own healthy diet. That's not something you need to seek outside of yourself. Intuitive eating, that's what I always suggest if you're not sure where to start. Exercise however you want to. It could be walks, it could be kickboxing, it could be yoga, whatever feels right for you to keep your body moving and stretched and open. Keep your channel cleared. Teeter between the physical and the spiritual realm. Allow inspiration to come from everywhere. Be open to advice and collaboration from others. Quiet your ego so you remember that you don't have all the answers all the time. But ultimately, like this new thing, you're going to go back out into society. You're going to be surrounded by community. You're birthing so much wisdom and inspiration and creativity and beauty into the world. And it's something you should be immensely proud of. And I'm so excited to see how this plays out for all of my close Aries friends. And if you guys want to tell me afterwards, let me know down below. Good luck out there. I believe in you guys. All right, be well.